Hi everyone, we're up here in Humboldt County at the Fern Canyon. We're on a family hike, and how coincidental, I just got done planting a fern garden, and now we're going to visit a fern canyon that's going to be below mine, so I hear. And all of these little creatures. Jay, what is that?
It's an American dipper. So it's...
She studied ornithology, so she knows all these things.
So American dippers, they look really plain, and they hang out around creeks, and they pick out fish and bugs from the side of the creek. And my favorite part about them is that they like do this thing where they like dip.
Did you catch that?
They just like dip up and down. It looks like they're like doing a little dance.
And the other picture on here, the monkey flower, that's the one I was just showing you. I planted in my hummingbird garden. There it is. And the little salamander. I have those in my yard too. And I planted some of these ferns in our yard. Okay, let's go see. Hi everyone, this is Karen Aiken again. Today I thought I'd share with you my recent travels up to Humboldt County. I go up there every once in a while. My husband and I travel in our little Sprinter van to spend a few days with our son Lucas. And Luke loves to show us around the area, especially sharing with us his love of the land and sea. Here with his friend Jay, we took a walk through the Fern Canyon, which was the setting for part of Jurassic Park. It's really interesting. My weekend project is to try to find plants for this north side of my home. So I'm going to plant a little shade garden. I've had this space planted many times over the years, and the deer have just taken over. I just give up in frustration. So I'm going to try again, this time planting a fern garden. And I'm going to go to my favorite wholesale nursery this morning to see what I might be able to find to plant here. This is just beneath some of the oak trees, so I'll be cautious not to plant right beneath those trees. There's my new little vegetable garden over there. I spent a wonderful morning at Western Tree Wholesale Nursery in Gilroy. I'm here with Beth, one of the owners, and it's always so fun to hear her share her lifetime of plant knowledge as she does as I show you the hydrangeas that they offer here at the nursery.
You're looking at the Nico's blue, of course Karen said are pink, which they are, but look at how ginormous. It's as big as my head. It's gorgeous. The flower heads, they're just like 5 flowers in one. It's huge. It's as big as my head, literally.
And this will bloom all summer, won't it?
Yeah, off and on.
There's more blooms down below getting ready to take off.
Once the flower heads are spent, you wait till they dry, and then you cut them back only to the end of the flower head, and they'll continue to bloom after that.
Perfect.
Year. And then when it's dormant, I always just leave the flower heads on there in case we get freezing weather.
Yes.
And it kind of protects all of anything that's kind of on the plant existing will protect the plant from freezing. Not that these will freeze, because they don't really freeze, but
they can be pretty as a dry flower sitting on the plant too,
yes.
or to make dry flower arrangements with them.
Yeah.
So there you go. These are
look at the new young flower coming on.
Hydrangea Nico's blue. Only they're pink. Beth and I are now in the shade part of the nursery under the shade cloth with all the ground covers they have to offer. The hellebores are deer proof and great for the shade, and so many different varieties of the coral bells that they offer. So I'm looking mainly for low ground covers in the foreground of my shade garden. There's the Hydrangeas, some very dwarf elfin pittosporum, and even California natives, a coffeeberry, Rhamnus californica. And into the fern garden, these are the giant chain ferns, the leatherleaf ferns, and even this is the autumn fern, the Diopterus. So I'm going to buy a collection of these ferns. I've ended up buying a couple hundred plants, which I'll take to my shady side of the garden and plant them this weekend. So if you would be interested in joining me as a next visit, we're going to be showing the installation of the garden, how I used all these plants. I would so appreciate it if you're interested to give us a thumbs up, perhaps subscribe to this YouTube channel, and stay tuned for the next visit. Thanks for visiting.